Make sure y'all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs at the dinner table. Sure thing, Doc. Lie? No, I'm... Go wash your hands! No use saying anything here. It's probably best to just silently comply. Yeah, I'm not gonna be... No, I'm using my street smarts for good, not for evil. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an old door at the end of the hallway. It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air, and you feel strange. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Happy Valentine's Day, and it's a picture of an actual heart. Oh shit, they're all... Open the door. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand. Your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well? Just cleaning the doorknob? Just cleaning the doorknob? I can't. No, that's so dumb. That's okay, Zed. Don't worry about it. Or what if the ditchlings make Reese 6? Maybe. I know. There's something compelling about this door. No, there isn't. Now wash your hands. Return to the door. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Oh, no, you don't. Come on. Wash your hands and sit down. She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. And she's being awfully nice about it. Like, if somebody was trying to do that in my house, I'd be like, the fuck you are, out! Get out of my fucking house, you know? Cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. Don't touch my spaghetti! Some people are nicer than you. She sits opposite you at the far end of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Given her protectiveness towards Reese, you find it odd that she's seated between the two of you, rather than the other way around. It's almost as though she's guarded, not only towards you and Stella and Kanika, but towards her son as well. And that he's seated between the two of you, okay. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands. If you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know what? No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. I know, psychopath! Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. You didn't tell me they came by yesterday. You were asleep. I didn't want them to wake you up. But you could have told me. Why? They're coming over today anyway. I would just rather know these things. Noted. Noted, but she won't do anything about it. Her son will remain in the dark. Oh! No! It's an option! I did, I have so many saves. I can't, this feels so wrong. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom had been poisoning her kid for 18 years. The dinner table goes quiet. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one too. Wild stuff. Is that so? The silence returns. Seconds feel drawn out like minutes. Ruined dinner. What's the worst that can happen? Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody's making eye contact with anyone else. So either she's doing it and doesn't think she'll be caught, or she's not doing it and doesn't give a fuck what I think. Alright, I have to seduce the mom to find out what's happening. Okay, how do I fuck her? I'm joking. About Reese. Does no one in this town have two parents? No, I can't. No! Wow, no. So you must be very proud of him. Yeah. Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. Animated spray bomb. I know, I have to. He has a lot of skill, honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. Just no one in this town. I can't. That sounds so rude. Yeah, it must break your heart having to isolate your son from the world like this. It's just another unfortunate side effect of his illness. Both of us just have had to come to. Both of us have just had to come to terms with it. I can't read. Oh my god. Okay, Dora. It's not the life I wanted for him, but it's the life he has to lead. Maybe he doesn't have to. Oh, jeez, Kanika, your boots are heavy. Sorry, Dr. Kelly. We're totally respectful of Reese's boundaries, even though they might seem a bit little arbitrary and strict. Isn't that right, Stella? You can kick me all you like. It won't change my bold attitude and outgoing personality. What? I need to go. I need to take a break as well. Fine. Let me see. Is there an ad break coming up? Fine. I'll write an ad break and we'll wait for a minute for Dora to come back. I think that's fair. I fucking love this game. It's so good. I'm fine. I can wait till after a stream. I'll be okay. Like, I'm hungry, but I'm like, oh god, I'm wasting away. I look like Reese. You both don't need to choose. Yeah, I gotta make room for food. That's gross. Phoenix. God. I'm just a terrible person. God. Let's see here. Ad in progress. 1 minute left. Okay. Oh, hey, I earned a cool. I earned a little badge on Twitch. How to use badges. Chat identity. Okay, let's take a look. See here. Chat settings. All right. Channel modes. No. Maybe I can't do it on my own chat. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna go to my actual page. Dust breakers. I don't need that. Grab a snack. Yeah, just grab a snack. Chat settings. Where's the? This is weird. How do I do this? How to use badges, okay? Start by clicking the icon on the left of your chat box to open your chat identity. Oh, on the left. Oh, here we go. Ha! Okay, there we go. Does this work? Okay, there we go. Hey, sweet! I got my little Raging Wolf Helm thing. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Okay, that's enough. We waited as long as we could. Dora should be back any minute. You know, Doc, I feel pretty okay. I don't think having people over is all that rough on me. Second Hawk sounds... Wow. We'll see how you feel in an hour. Maybe I should... Does no one in this town have two parents? I feel... Oh, God. I feel like this is just a terrible thing to say, but part of me just... Fuck it. I already basically accused her of poisoning your son. What worse? What's the worst that can happen? Why no? Why no? This is a perfectly valid question to break the ice. Do you have a stepdad there, Reese? Do you want one? I did too. Does no one in this town have two parents? Dr. Kelly's glare intensifies. Small towns are full of drama. People meet when they're young and reckless, and it doesn't always work out long term. Plus, these sales are dangerous, and the job's even more so. Things happen. Not everyone gets some fairy tale ending. You can find some happy endings. You can find happy endings anywhere, though. It doesn't have to be perfect, but people can still be happy even if bad things have happened to them. I guess living in denial is a kind of happiness, sure. Fine, and you know what? We already did everything. What exactly does he have? I'm not poisoning my son. Seek a stop with the thinly veiled accusations. He has a combination of genetic diseases that give him a fragile immune system, among other things. It's too much to get into. A lot of technical terms that I'd have to explain. It's not good dinner talk, and it can't be pleasant for him to have to hear it again. So let's drop it. I'm fine talking about it. I'd rather we talk about something else. The tension at the dinner table reaches a breaking point. Alright, that's enough. Dr. Kelly is interrupted by Reese before she could finish her thought. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week, while Hawk is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. Yeah. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone, just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I had to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can try to fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Everyone, get out of my house. Please, just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. We can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs his friends the most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that, and he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So, just leave. Please. Yeah, right? Don't think I don't know something is up here. Do I keep accusing her? I feel kind of bad. But I mean, I was a bit rough at dinner. That's not the real me! I'm playing it how I do it in real life. Are you poisoning your son? Yeah, we're just gonna... Sorry, we'll get out of your way. Good. The three of you rush to the door. We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of the lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Do you really think Reese's mom is poisoning him? If she is, I swear to God. She wouldn't. That's just so horrible. Who could do something like that to her own kid and for so long? No, there's no way. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. It seems far-fetched, and it's definitely rare, but I don't think we can rule it out. Did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? Ooh. I'm gonna do the explore first, but I like that street smart thing. Because, yeah, like... She keeps him at an arm's length rather than... Something does seem a bit off. Something weird happened when I went to wash my hands. It was like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Forced how? It was like something was making me go there. I wonder, was it like that carving in the pit last night? Before you had that seizure, it was kind of like you were hypnotized. I wasn't there, but I guess I'll take your word on it. Hypnotism seems like the step up from what we've been dealing with, though. I mean, I don't know. A lot happened last night, but the whole thing was very trance-like. I guess it was kind of similar. What if there's another carving in there? That'd be so weird. If there is, I wonder if it'd give you another vision. Maybe these things have something to do with the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you? Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow. I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Hawk got. Did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? She never turned her back towards him. Are you sure she wasn't just being overprotective? I'm sure that's all that's going on. And she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. Also, she said the dinner was basically store-bought. If she has to very carefully monitor and watch his food and stuff, why would she do all store-bought stuff? Which is, if we're just thinking general things, horrendously bad for you. Like, sodium in that sauce was probably through the roof. Poison. The dinner rolls were also store-bought as well. Cat's out of the bag now. ATH, she meant to say cat, Phoenix. Yeah, but if she was being overprotective, she'd have sat between us and him. She had her back to the window. That's interesting. If anyone should be afraid of anyone in that house, Reese should be afraid of his mom. I think you're both reading into things too much. Dr. Kelly is good people. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than him just being sick. But it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. Yeah, if you know the ingredients, yeah, sure. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting, we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. My eye hurts. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure. Its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Maybe Stella's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real. The rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. You can't help but feel like you're about to walk into a slasher movie. You run through a mental list of everyone who's joining you, trying to figure out if you made it to the end. Figure out if you make it to the end. Who are you kidding? Order doesn't matter. Stella or Kanika is probably the final girl. Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey, Oscar, are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in a library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Hey, you're just in time. Rosalina's situated in the back room. Alexis is going to keep her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. I'd love her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. Phoenix. How is she doing? She's not quite as chipper as when she was on stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been by her side nonstop. She's been a really good friend. Rosalina and I are both lucky to have her right now. I'm glad she's back home at least, and we'll be able to get her back into a real home in no time. Oh man. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video camera, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, Sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. She's so ready to go. And you got your spectre sniffing compatriot at your side too. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-well we might find, whether spirit or scoundrel. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know the toys, but you never know what might come in handy. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug-out bag or something? Ghosty jumps, I love it. Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may never have found compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. Just a gas leak. I'm going with it. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. I swear, it's not usually like this. It's a really nice place to visit most of the time. Just not this week, apparently. I know, right? Ah, my ear itches. Oh, you can tell from all the shuttered storefronts and jaded residents. Maybe this place has been a metaphorical death trap for a long time, and it's decided to be a little more obvious about it now. Yo, don't rush off Ghostbusting without Zane. No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. I don't remember him at all. Who the fuck is Zane? What kind of Scooby-Doo bullshit have I gotten into? My oh my, there certainly is a lot of humans for one little old ghost hunt. I do hope this means my dear Stella will be safe this evening, and that whatever foul creatures lurk in the shadows choose to prey on someone else. Welcome back, Dora. Sorry, you missed the dinner. I basically accused the mom of poisoning Reese. They had tensions kind of overblew. Reese had an episode, and then we got kicked out. I hope my house is big enough for 5 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. I guess she can catch up to us when she gets here. Well, if you all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Hey, human, kick ghost ass, okay? I missed my special tree. You and your companions grab some equipment from one of Stella's carefully stashed bug-out bags before heading towards the junction connecting Oscar's house and the library. Oh yeah, totally. Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Rosalina. Hey! You're not doing this without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. Girl, you just lost your foot! Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up? Yo. Rosalina! Yeah, I'm not butting it. Let Oscar handle this. You decide it's best to let Oscar handle this. I've done enough resting. It's not like hobbling around in the library is any different than hobbling around our house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home. Let the pup come. It's best to give her the chance to face her obstacles head on. Take it from an old soul like me. Oh, he's one of the teens in the mine. Okay, I got it. You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed. Gotta learn to walk around eventually. May as well start while I'm still on pain meds and our house is one story. It's not like I'm climbing at Everest. Oscar sighs. The doctors did say I should encourage you to practice walking. Okay, you can come along. But if you get tired or if it starts to hurt, you let me know right away. Thanks, Dad. Let's get our house back. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Okay, it looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. I'd be a wreck. You know what, honestly, I think I could lose my legs and still be okay and live my life happily. If I lost an arm, I would have to learn how to play video games with one hand, and that'd be set me off a little bit. If I lost my sight or my hearing, that would really throw me off. Hearing, I could be more okay, but if I lost my sight, oof. I'm a very visual person. Yeah. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. But I'll set up a camera just in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Wait, what's the... Hold on a second. Wait. You guys see that? Hold on a second. Okay, why does it have that picture? At least I have this one here. Okay, you can't see it. God damn. Okay, hold on a second. The print screen is like fucking up. There we go. Okay. Look! Look what's in the door! Hold it. You're not taking my cousin along on any more of your little hijinks without me. Tabby! I can't believe you had the audacity to give me the slip earlier today, Hawk. After I explicitly asked you not to. At least you did me the courtesy of letting me know exactly where you'd be tonight, so I didn't have to waste my time looking for you. Great. She made it. Do you swear to God? Phoenix! Wow, Hawk. You really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Hawk, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? What? I like her. We're friends. We're friends. Really? No, I'm just here chaperoning. Wow, Hawk, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. Her little smirk. Yes, all the fighting shit games, yes. All right, where's the pin? I can't find the pin. Oh, seriously? My approval. I dished her a couple of times. She's been. I've been crushing hard on Stella, so that's where the approval is for me. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Oh dear, can someone please warm the air back up? My joints are creaking in this dreadful chill. Wait, is it just me or does it suddenly feel colder? It sure does. I definitely feel that. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple of degrees colder. But that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Sand, Whoa, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pig for posterity. Is that it? This isn't very scary. I feel a presence. I was gonna just leave. Split up and search for clues. Good work, team. Wait, Rosalina, If the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Oh my god, Sam. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have ghosts. Alright, gang, I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Is Oscar's house really haunted? Let's see who this really is. Oh, if that's the case, then I call dibs on Hawk. Oh! Oh! You see that? Maybe I do have a bit of Riz. In your dreams, Stella, Hawk is sticking with me. We'll search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet. No, absolutely not. I think we'll know how that would go. Ghost or no, splitting up is always a recipe for disaster. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together. That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we gonna get rid of it? Like, how does one bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kit has symbols for every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worst comes to worst, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. I'm gonna be good. You're in, Zan. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. It was like a legit one, not like the Milton Bradley type, mass-produced. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. That feeling again, like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you aren't sure. Whoa. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Do you mean this massive blood stain? It stinks to high heaven! Yeesh, that's gotta be tough to scrub out. Does the county own the house? Do they know that... Does the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. God, I was in the middle of that because they're doing... Oh, jeez. And then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count it. It just keeps coming back. There's a thing, I remember reading about, like, bloodstains that can actually happen with them. They can reappear. I don't know if it was bloodstains or not, but I've heard about that. Like, you scrub it out, you clean it, and then it reappears because it's soaked into, like, something deep down, and the carpet just kind of... I could be wrong, though. I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass. It's just a stain, Dad. Can we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Let's get scientific about this. If you scrub the stain out a bunch, maybe that's part of a summoning ritual. Oh no, I guess so bad, but she riled me up. I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever. How was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. It's made up, just blood. Yeah. Gretchen says it's a blood stain. Ghost blood. Or it's just a rusty pipe leaking all over your floor. I think that'd be a bigger problem than what Hawk and Stella are suggesting. Have y'all tried ripping up the carpet to see what's causing the stain? Well, the government owns this house, so there's no way I'm leaving a big red stain on their carpet. I'm pretty sure it was pristine every morning. I made sure it was pristine every morning. Besides, I also kind of assumed it was ghost blood, which it is. Don't worry, I'm sure that we'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? The government! What if there's something written under there? Only one way to be sure. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Are we digging? Let me help. This is my area of expertise, after all. Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. Holy shit. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it is stained in reddish brown. But what if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. Nope, nope, nope. We're going down there, right? Of course we are. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look at all of the red stuff coming up from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, all right. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. We are kindred. God. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space, or whatever it is under that hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked up into the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's simple as that. It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Tapping the kid, well, you tested it wrong. It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room, and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered they try sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh, do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. Crevasse, anything for Rosa? I'm going for it. You come too in Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? She keeps touching me. Is fainting some kind of weird family thing? Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in that basement? The painting's on the floor again, yeah. Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. What? Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must be misremembering things. Let's go. Oscar's house somewhere deeper in the library. Yeah. What if the others are passed out in Oscar's house or somewhere deeper into the library? I know you like to play hero, but us getting those kids out of the mine last night was dumb luck, and we shouldn't have done it. At the very least, we shouldn't push our luck here. Going back for them won't do them any good. If they're not outside or in the library, we'll call the cops and let them take care of it. We don't want to wind up passing out again. We're of no use to anyone like that. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. Creature behind the thorns. Oh my god, one of the bad omens we found in the woods. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. Let's call the cops. I think this might be above their pay grade. I have a better idea. Tabitha anxiously steps into the brush and anxiously taps her foot as she waits for the phone to connect. It doesn't look like she should be able to stand there, and yet she is standing there. Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great. She couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. There's got to be an exit somewhere. We just have to look... Wait. Do you hear music? Holy shit! Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention. Stella? Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Bark, bark! Wolf, bark! Huh? Holy shit, Stella, you scared me. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know who she was calling. Yeah, cut it out. Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Edwardine? Eddie, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, alright, Edwardine. Can you show us the way out? Don't encourage her. I don't like how she's moving. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone. And you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here, of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do. Oh my, I wouldn't want to cross Father. I shall be away at once. Okay, what is this? Some kind of scene? Wow, great job, you got me. You can stop now. Off, off! I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up, shut up! I'm gonna play along. Wait, shit. What do I... I'm more important than your responsibilities. Let's try to find an exit or something. I've had enough. You just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. I'll get you out of here, Stella. I promise. She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Come on, we must have taken a wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into this weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Where did the annex go? Let's try the door. But there can't be anything behind it. It's just standing there. You ignore her, walking forward and reaching for the doorknob. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Junior. Junior, pack your things, quickly. Hurry. Jesus, Rosalini, you scared the shit out of me. Maybe we should run him out on a rail too. Make an example of the whole family. I have to rescue again. I'm playing okay, I'll pack real good. Am I gonna have to deal with you doing this all night? Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us some little time. They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Oh, do you have something to say? Do you know something? You need a lot of things spelled out for you, don't you? They're talking about the original collapse in Shaw Mine. The mine we were in last night.
Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. As for you, lady, what makes you think you're going to be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours?
Maybe Go's trying to tell us something about the collapse. Maybe Charles Shaw was the only one responsible. Our family owns the mine, after all. No way we're free from guilt, right? Stuff that happened a century ago is irrelevant. You and I had nothing to do with it. I think the ghost might feel differently. Well, then the ghost needs to let it go and move on whatever it is ghosts go when they're done being so pissed off. I know, right?
Trust me, boy. The coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working in the mines too instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave.
Talk to us. Who are we supposed to be? I figured out what's going on, kind of. But I'll ask it just because I'm a bit of a loss. I mean, it's a play, right? It's putting on an act to show us something. And we've been called Charlie in both rooms, so we're probably the same person here as we were there. If this is the play, they're playing the ghost. Back when it was still alive. This must be right after the Shaw mine collapse in 1918.
It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you.
Alexis and Rosaline are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Who did you call on the phone earlier? Friend of the family. Not that it matters, though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. And whatever we saw in this room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapse in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's so many ditchlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were too scared to come back to the estate on Monday. Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? Your guess is as good as mine. Shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. Me too! You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. You're outside, and it's night, a false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm, and its sex lively, their calls unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. Ugh. What magic words do I have to say to let us go? I'm sorry, okay? Whatever my family did to piss you off so much, I'm sorry.
You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you?
Dang, how'd you know I had the hots for Edwardine?
Okay, gross.
Stunning performance, by the way. I'm sure this is exactly how he sounded back in the day.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to the two of you youngins. Childhood sweethearts, just think of how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it?
So Edwardine and Charlie... Let me just spoil it for you and say it doesn't work out. Our great-grandfather's name was not Charles. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her all over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Our great-great-grandfather. He was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. I don't know much besides that, so don't bother asking. Wait. Is that who was talking to... Wait. What do you even know about my parents? Powers at work here are stronger than even your love can withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. Both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you. Not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside of the holler. Kanika mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. Who this is? Who Kanika is? I don't know who she is. I'm pretty sure we're the ghost of Charles Shaw. And that ghost in the background is Charles Shaw. I'm almost positive that's how it's playing out. But who the other people were talking to, that's where it's kind of iffy. I think that Enoch was who was possessing Alexis in the last section. Because the way he was talking to Charles, like he was nothing. And they said our family did something to them. No, it's okay. Like, you can say your theory of who this is if you want. Everything you need to know is on that map. The game does not tell us. Okay. Sybil. Oh. Well, wait. No, she's not old enough. Or she's alive. I don't think this is Sybil. Because she said great-great-grandfather. But what if she's, like, old because she's kind of witchy? Well, but she's also Kanika's mom. So I don't know. You could be right. You could be right. But it could be somebody from that bloodline, too. I don't trust whoever this lady. She's got some sort of ulterior motive. Or do I play along? I don't know what to pick. Do I trust her or don't I? You know what? I'm playing along. I've been doing it so far. Thank you. I shall do as you say. That's where you'll find them. You need her there. Then read what I've written down and be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And then she's gone. Okay, let's find a way out. Unless you have any ideas. I don't think there's anything else we could do until we get to the end. Or until we die. Whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh with a tinge of the saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. Oh shit. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? Damn! You know what? I think he's here to help. I'm gonna talk. Haha, Phoenix. Oh hey, it's Tabitha's ex. Are you Sam Wayne, or are you something else? Stop asking it questions. Just stop interacting with the thing at all, okay? So cold, Tabitha. After everything we've been through, to have you treat me like a stranger. Shut up. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Hawk. Why can't you do as I ask and stay out of trouble? But that girl won't let you, will she? Stella? Is that her name? Perhaps I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive. Tap at the bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. So Stella. You either know something about Wayne that I don't, or you have a pretty interesting coping mechanism. Yeah, I'm doing that. That thing isn't Sam Wayne. Couldn't you smell it? Can we please go and just drop it? I don't want to spend another second thinking about what we just saw. She knows something. Yeah, see, the ghost is getting more corporeal. Two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. Oh, a figure rises to attention, blocking your way. Oh, I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, let's say it now. As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in its center, looking pitifully small. Yeah, she knows something, and she's trying to protect us from getting deeper into it, but we're trapped. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. Sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. So this is a dad, played by a dad. It's okay. I forgive you. This looks especially painful, like on an emotional level. Even if everyone else could understand what we were saying, even if he can even hear it. I wonder if he can even hear us. Damn it, Junior. How many times did I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Here we go with the whole Enoch thing again. Even if our family's hands weren't entirely clean, that still doesn't exonerate Shaw from the blame. Pathetic and spiteful to the end. The groans! You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. That's my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. So do they blame the collapse on our family? I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. Do you think that's why he's getting closer with Everdeen? No, because it seems sincere that he wanted to be with her. After the scene with Rosalina and before the scene with Stella. Alright, Dad, I won't let you down. And yet he does. Or it's likely neither of us would have ever been born. Damn it, boy. I may not have until the morning. Promise me. Promise me you'll go back, and at very least show that Enoch bastard what for. I promise. You watch as Oscar's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. The ghost is still full of it. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. Stella stares at you through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. I think I'm gonna be sick. Yap, yap, yap! They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. I guess we're supposed to be kids now. Oh, baby voice, whoops! Yeah, I guess this is before everything else we saw. Hopefully that means it's almost over.
I'll try to keep it away from my brother so they don't smash it. Though I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put on a show for people.
Dang, even Possessed Cell is out there trying to monetize hobbies.
Don't joke. You're pissing off the ghost. A traveling show? And you want me there too? Oh, we could go to towns along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world.
I wish we could go back in time to all those years ago and tell them what we know. Me too.
Thank you, Charlie. I always wanted to see the ocean.
There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get another word. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. Are we back in Rosalina's room? We must be. Which one of us is going to open it? I'm scared. Well, I'm not. It creaks open all on its own. Oh god. This is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. Another carving. It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy to get... Eddie? Oh god. I'm actually going to be sick this time. Our cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. Okay, so Everdeen was a murderer. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? So Enoch was Edwardine was our great-grandmother. Are we in hell? Maybe we're important. Okay, everyone is missing. We're suspended in what? Do we start walking? How do you know we're not related to Charlie? That's a good point. Was she pregnant? Because Enoch did something and cursed the town, basically. You know, I'm doing that. How do you know we're not related to Charlie? Easily. Edwardine had more than one child, and our grandmother, Mary Bell, was the eldest. Shit. Okay, maybe I don't have a neatly constructed logical argument for why he can't be our great-grandfather. But someone would have told me. Why are these broken memories time-stamped? What now?
Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes?
Tabitha's the one you want! Yes. What? Don't answer it! You must answer for the crimes committed by your Scarlet blood. Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it so much! Until you do, I cannot die.
I want to die. Please, I've been alone in the dark for so long.
All I ask is for some of your years.
To pay for the years that were taken from me.
Wait, what are you saying?
My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours.
It's only fair. No, it's absolutely not fair. You gotta be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father
are to be laid upon the children.
One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit! And what happens if we refuse?
Then
I will stay.
I will stay until I get what I'm owed.
I'm just saying I don't understand to see if he explains how many years. I don't understand.
You will live a shorter life.
And I'll finally be satisfied.
I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last.
How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you?
That isn't for you to know. Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you'd like, you will die. I hope I didn't come too late. Mom?
All of you better get out of here before the spirit
Regains its composure. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others. They're safe. I got your call, Tabitha.
It was Sybil!
It definitely was not easy getting down here.
Get us out of this pit, Sybil.
Tabitha, I just think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone can stumble across it.
Why is that my problem?
It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. I think I know which of you should volunteer.
You must be joking.
You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. It's only right.
I can't remember. I can't. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. This bothers me so much. I'm sorry, Phoenix. It is. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. You take a step towards the spotlight. As you move forward, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder. Hawk, what are you doing? Remember, what happens next? How would you remember it for the rest of your life? So trust me, ignore her and step in the spotlight. Where are Oscar and Rosalina gonna live if I don't do this? What if someone wanders into the annex and gets stuck into this labyrinth of impossible rooms? Then we'll close up the library. It might just go away on its own. Who knows? Why give up something like years of your life to some ghost who might not even be telling the truth? Where are Oscar and Rosalina gonna live if I don't do this? Is that what you're worried about? Good God, don't give up years of your life just for somebody's rental. I own properties. I can let them rent from me. I'll even throw in a discount. It's okay, Tabitha. This is what family's for, right? I want you to be safe. We can't just leave this unresolved. Whatever happens next, I want you to remember that. I'm doing the thing you never have the guts to do. Our family in Charles' life, we have responsibility to make things right. Ignore step in the spot. What do I... What would I actually say in this situation? It's okay, give me let's get out of here. I know. We can't just leave this unresolved. Sybil is right here. Please don't do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. We're just noise. Maybe it's because I didn't have as good of a relationship with her. It's about perspective. Scarlet bears the family sins, resolve the haunting without using... Oh, I used you guys using something. What was that? Hold on a sec. What was that, Without using a special trait. Oh, shit! Haha! Nice. For the first time when it feels like hours, the earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft. You feel it pressing in on all sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles. Claw your way out. Your arms tear at the earth until they break through into the air. Look back behind you. As you gasp for breath, you take a look into the pit behind you. Charles's mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken, at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before exhaustion overwhelms you. With the last of your strength, you hoist yourself from the pit and collapse on the floor. You feel like death. No, Hawk, what happened to you? You look awful! It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. You try and think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Hawk. Let's get you home. Yeah, hit one. Nice. You quietly walk towards the stairs. Sybil lends you an arm and guides you out of the library, Tabitha trailing close behind. You're outside. Look, and also, like, my exterior is all kind of bloodied, and it's real this time. Maybe it's because she had a better relationship with you. The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should, and you realize how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier, harder to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library. Your lungs wheezing as if you've run a marathon. You can almost feel how pale your face has become. Your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with the effort of raising them to your face as you trace the new lines of furrows that have formed there. I'm gonna wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Yeah, we're the ones that are now looking older. Does this ruin my chances with Stella? Oh no! Your cousin walks off before you get the chance to respawn. I'm gonna peace out too. I'm back-to-back encounters of my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea what you all were planning to do. Her voice is so... How are we supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now's not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. I know, right? God, that hurt. Everything is so... Kanika stops mid-sentence as she realizes what's happened to you. Oh my god. Hawk, you poor thing. Hawk, did you... It's aged at least a decade. You see what happened to my face? Just taking responsibility for something that should have been dealt with decades ago. Is our house safe? There's nothing there now. Hawk took care of it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. It had never been like that before. I can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid a price to put that ghost to rest, it should have been her. You don't even live here. You're barely even a Scarlet. It's just so unfair. Okay, so we got what's done is done. I'm just happy I could help. This was my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it. Tabitha doesn't owe anyone anything. What's wrong with you? Just because I happen to make a choice, it doesn't mean that someone else should be obliged to make it instead. It's kind of the whole point of having free will. I wouldn't wish what happened to me on my worst enemy. I'm not going to wish it on my family. I kind of thought she wouldn't let me go through with it. The fool I am. You know what? I'm doing this one. I wouldn't wish what happened to me on my worst enemy. I'm not going to wish it on my family. See? This is why Tabitha should have done it. You're the last person who should be taking on this burden. I agree. It is unfair. But I did my best to sway her, and what's done is done. There's no use dwelling on things. Kanika takes a deep breath and sighs. You know, Hawk, the salt and pepper look is good on you. Maybe this isn't all bad. Kanika. Do I hear threesome?
Sorry, just trying to be positive. Stella's way better at that.
Is she okay?
I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost and she's off standing by herself. It'd be a normal reaction for anyone else who just seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about.
You know, I'm gonna go talk to Stella. I'm gonna go check in with her. You walk over to Stella.
I've never seen anything like what we saw tonight. Absolutely dreadful. I don't think my dear Stella's having an easy time with it. Oh, hey, Hawk.
I was gonna go after this stuff. I'm sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner.
I'm so sorry, Hawk. I don't think I could talk right now. I'll call you, okay?
She hurries off down the road. Damn. Alright, have a good night, Aquarian. It might be a bit of a flake. Fuck you! You don't see me? God damn it! I think she took the brunt of the things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now.
Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'd just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna play till the episode's over, at least. I think we're almost there.
And nobody here should be rushing after anyone right now. That goes doubly for you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. You better not get any ideas either, Hawk. You need time to recover.
There's another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening.
Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? And if you and Stella are right and there's another one in that clinic...
I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town and they've been giving you visions?
I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Hawk, if you have the time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea after you've had some chance to get some rest.
I can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? After everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let this happen? Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't have known what was about to happen, Oscar. None of us could have known. Don't blame yourself. I'd seen it before. I should have known it could get worse. I shouldn't have let Rosalina come with us.
Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. If you'd tried, we're just gonna sneak in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was gonna make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put a ghost in our house. This is not on you.
I know you both had a difficult time with this, but the storm has passed.
But the storm has passed. Things will start getting better from here.
Sorry. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I keep poking around.
Wait, are you serious? Should we be worried about her?
He also crushed a dishling with his bare hands. It was pretty scary. Of course we should be.
I'll make sure Stella knows what's going on.
There was someone else in there? But that's my house. Rosalina and I live there.
Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Hawk for any more details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble.
I could say it was pretty hot. Were you all conscious that whole time? Everyone glances at each other. Though none of them gave any of their years away, you can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we remember everything. At least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. Did any of you know who you were supposed to be?
No idea.
There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt.
And I was so angry. I was mostly just scared. I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful.
What was it like being puppeted? They all glance away. It hurt. Why didn't it make the kiss stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Oh, wow.
Dad, this might be overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up. I love you. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? I had no idea what I was going to say until the words came already spilling out. But I remember each and every one of them. It's like they're burned into my memory. You poor souls. I can't begin to imagine what you've all been through. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set up for the night. Don't be a stranger. Let us know if you need anything, Oscar.
I know. I will. Thank you. All of you. Again.
I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Hawk?
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Cool.
Kanika weakly treks back to the general store.
Before I go,
Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment.
I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight about what's happened to you, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Hawk.
Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. Time to wrap things up here. As soon as you get into the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelms you. The ache in your bones becomes a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat and your eyelids pull shut as if weighted by lead sheets.
We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside?
Did I dream that I gave up years of my life to get rid of a ghost, or did it actually happen?
I think you can answer that question by taking a look in the mirror.
You do as Tabitha suggests, and you look into the passenger seat mirror. Your face looks so much older than the last time you saw it. The cracks and furrows of age line your skin, and streaks of your hair have turned stark white. No regrets.
We'll see if you still felt that way in the morning. Now, come on. Let's get you to bed.
She's mad at me for doing it. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion.
Well, we're back. I have to imagine you want to get to bed.
I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk.
Do you really have the energy to keep talking?
You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out?
I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news.
So Wayne's a he now? Back in the ghost realm, he was an it.
Does it really matter? I was scared in there, and right now I'm so exhausted I can barely think straight. Who cares if Wayne is a he or an it anyways? Either way, he's bad news, and you best steer clear.
Talking isn't too much good for your condition. If you keep going, you might just collapse on the floor.
You can barely stand right now. We're getting you to bed.
You're too tired to possibly object.
Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all. And then the bus comes.
I'd like to stay in touch after all this is done. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. I could get used to this place.
Maybe you won't have to leave. I guess we'll see.
Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. Before your thoughts can drift away to nightmarish recollections of hours past, your phone buzzes on the nightstand.
Hey, sorry I ran off earlier. Wound up in a really bad headspace. I care about you so much, so sorry you got hurt in there. I just need some time to get a handle on things. Sorry.
Do I call her? Fuck. Oh, God. Oh my god, I don't know what to... We don't have time. The ditchlings are still out there. Like, the thing is, we're not old. I would say we were like, what, in our 20s, maybe 30s when this game started. It added 10 years to our life. That's what it took away. It didn't take away, like, we're not gonna die. Like, it basically aged us by, like, say, 10 years. So we're probably 40 years old or so right now. Yeah, so we're probably, I'm not gonna... This is the only time I'm gonna fucking save scum. Okay, yeah, I knew it. Yeah, you guys are right. We all had a feeling. Yeah, just write to voicemail. I'm here if you need me. You put your phone back on the nightstand. Yeah, it's bound. Exactly. Me personally, I wouldn't have called. But it's like, oh my god, do I? No. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest, at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. Episode 4 awaits. Yep. I'll save over that one. God damn. This is seriously such a fucking good game. Oh my god.